Good evening and welcome back to Monster Hunter Freedom. The last time I played, I had a good time playing with my friend Kitsune and we checked out the online. It's a little bit different. We have a different gathering hall and different music. Plus we're playing on Hunterverse. Also we learned that instead of a hunter rank point system, you instead just have key quests that you have to do, and once you beat the urgent, you're ready to just move on. Today I don't know what I'm going to be doing, except that I know I want to play around with bowgun. This does mean I'm not gonna have much armor. That's fine. We'll find some sort of armor that will work for me. I wanted to play around with it though because there's plenty for me to learn. You know, I only played bowgun on Monster Hunter G. I need to learn how to play with these new controls. We do have a few quests I can choose from. I'm not sure I want to do the bullfango, but there's not a lot of good options either. We could fight another Velocidrome, and I think that's exactly what I'll do. He's a good punching bag for learning. I don't know if my friend Kitsune will be joining me again tonight. It could go either way. But if she does join me tonight, I will happily be playing with her in the online section. Okay. Triangle is reload. I know the R1's gonna be this, and it looks like circle is shoot. Okay, seems simple enough. Flash bug. Bitter bug, good. We're getting the good bugs right now. Now, for those of you who don't know how to play gunning, it's simpler than it seems. You just have an extra space on your item bar for the ammo that you have. The only issue with gunning is that you need to have room for all your ammo. If you don't have room for your ammo, then you're gonna be stuck with an infinite one, hopefully, if you even have the infinite one. But all you have to do is just use the circle button and shoot at things. I upgraded this weapon a few times. That looks powerful enough to me. I figured if I'm going to be a hunter and I wanted to complete as much content as possible, it's important to learn gunning. Yeah, once you open up your item bar, you have this entire gun or bullet list, and whatever bullets you've taken with you, if they work for your gun, will show up. It takes all my bullets to kill a Velocidrome. That was close. As you upgrade your bowguns, you can get new ammo types added onto it. You can get new elements, new types of damage. Bowgunning is more complicated than melee, but it's super simple to use once you've mastered it. I wouldn't say I've mastered it, but I've gotten good at it. The button schemes on this are actually easier than in Monster Hunter 1 and G. There we go. Not bad. There are lots of ways to make bowgun ammo. You're gonna need all sorts of berries and fish and even monster materials just to make some of the ammo that you want. If I was able to kill a Velocidrome in under 5 minutes, I'm sure we could kill several of the low-rank village stuff at a decent pace. And this is only the basic bowgun, too. There will be several other bowguns that we unlock. Yes, I started my bowgun journey in Monster Hunter G, and I just want to start it as soon as possible in this new series. Another downside to bowgunning, unfortunately, is that armor is halved in defense. That's because you're not really expected to be hit as much if you're going to be ranged, but still, it's a problem. Let's buy some info on the monsters that we've been fighting. At least on Velocidrome and Velociprey. Because we've killed 5 so far in our journey. It's only like episode 5 or 6, and I've already killed 5 Velocidrome. I haven't had a lot of time off stream to work on this game, and unfortunately I probably won't much because I've been working a lot lately. And I have projects that I need to focus my attention back on. Ooh, yes, we got the white Velociprey armor. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, white Velociprey armor doesn't come until later. Gluttony, white effect. Ooh, it has white effect. That's pretty cool. Gluttony's alright, I suppose. Pierce S add. Interesting. Yeah, but we can't get that armor just yet. Reloading is faster. Or I probably don't even have to reload at all. Normal S up. That's a pretty useful one. High metal. I think I think high metal should be our first armor set that we go. Huh. Yeah. That's pretty good. Of course, there is Kut-Ku. Normal S-up isn't a thing on all of them, unfortunately. So we'll probably have to make a mixed armor set, if that's going to even be possible. It does give strength, at least. But I could get strength from literally anything else. Hey, friend. Let's buy some more stuff. We can now check our field that I had planted in. Remember I had planted that needleberry and also fertilized it. We now have the yield. Look at all these needleberries. And we get a dragon seed on top of it, and a dobiscus, which is the official plant of Kokoro. And a cricket, just as a bonus. Take another needleberry. I should probably put huskberries down for my bowgunning. Okay, we're getting some toadstools. Toadstools are useful because they can make poison ammo. And if we get stun shroom, we can make paralysis ammo. Many different useful things that we need. Maclite ore we need for that armor set that I was looking at earlier. And then you've got your fishes. You need burst arowana for certain ammo. You need pin tuna for certain ammo. Yam bugs will make bait later on. I used to think that these were all useless things when I was a kid, but everything does have a use for one reason or another. And that's the beauty of Monster Hunter's gameplay. A lot of it may be fighting monsters, but a decent amount of it goes into preparing yourself and finding materials to prepare with. Let's take these toadstools, for example. I'm not sure what it is that combines with them, but I know I'll find it here in a second. Let's take my book of combos with me. None of those? How about the huskberry? Toadstool and huskberry. There we go. Poison S level 1. It's a 95% success rate, but that's fine. Now, as I said earlier, not every single bowgun can take that. Let's see here. It tells you on the equipment detail. I can take level 1 normal S and a level 2 normal S. I can also take a pierce and a crag. I can take recovery, poison, stun, and sleep. Level 1 of those. Level 2 of recovery as well. And I can take trank and paint on top of that. But that's about it. So yes, we can at least take the poison with us. And that's pretty cool. But I don't have a lot of them, so it's best that I don't use them just yet. Anyway, that being said, let's sell some of these crickets. Let's sell a couple of these flash bombs. Let's sell 3 of the claws. And let's upgrade our bowgun one more time. Because you can never have a good enough upgrade. It doesn't take materials to upgrade your bowgun. That's what I like about it. Alright, let's go ahead and fight Yian Kut-Ku. I am experienced enough that I don't even need armor to fight this monster. Watch me get my ass handed to me. We're going to be taken to the jungle. If you've seen Monster Hunter 1 and Monster Hunter G, you know what the jungle is already. We already know about all of this. As a bonus, we get extra huskberries. We can get barrel bombs, a large barrel. We get a smoke bomb. And we get normal S level 2. I will keep the normal S level 2 for the future. I don't really want to use that immediately. Now, the jungle has its own important materials to grind. There's a good chance you'll get thunderbugs from the jungle. Of course, you also get fireflies from the jungle. If we're unlucky, I'm not going to get one. You do get god bugs too. God bugs are important for different materials. Thunderbugs are important for weapon upgrades. I haven't really seen any combinations for thunderbugs. You can also mine quite a bit in the jungle. The only useful thing that you can really get from the jungle in low rank is disc stone, and you may get lucky in some of the deeper caves that you'll get macalite, but that's about it. Don't paralyze me. Yeah, see, disc stone may not seem useful, but it's needed for upgrades in almost every single iron weapon. So we will need it. I am not here to kill white Velociprey. Let's gather some dragon seed. Dragon seed is important to make dragon ammo. And I'm going to ignore this gathering point because there's so many Vespoid in here. I don't feel like taking them all on. I'm ready to just go fight the Yian Kut-Ku. It's not too important. That's more important. There's the Yian Kut-Ku. We want to aim for its wings. The wings are most affected by bullets. Alright, here we go. Let's move to Area 3. Hopefully the moss line in there won't be a nuisance. Let's take care of it real quick. Wow. Sometimes I miss, like, terribly. I overshoot. Problem is that I gotta be fast and make sure I don't get hit. Oh, but its ears just went back. So we're gonna kill this thing faster than I thought we were. Oof, that hurt. Let's do another flash bomb. There we go. GG's. We'll switch back away from bowgun. Let's do hammer next. Hammer does not get enough love, but it has some of the coolest weapon designs. Okay. Wow, I don't have room for any of this. I would like the medium, though. Training school. Great sword, Yian Kut-Ku training updated. Yeah, the training school is still in this game. It's inherited from Monster Hunter G, but you find it at the east of the village, and the quests were changed up from what I've seen, which is good, because some of those training quests were very stressful in the previous game. You don't have to do them to unlock Lao Shanlung in the village either, by the way, which is even better. I don't even know what you get for doing them. Also, Dobiscus. Trying to remember what that makes. Ooh, we can make a Serpent Bite Plus. Good. But I want Hammer. All of those points, I'm sure. Just racked up more points. Field Ridge +1. Field Ridge updated. Now you can gather even more plants. We love having more plants to gather. Let's take out our herb and our huskberry and our dung. Let's go to the farm. First, let's gather needleberry, fire herb. Left. Yeah, now we have a second field, so we can plant two separate things. Let's plant an herb, and let's plant a huskberry. And fertilize both with dung. Increases fertility level. We can do it a second time. And I'm gonna do that, because we have plenty of dung. You know I'll be coming here after every single quest. I would be crazy not to take advantage of this. Let's try and take on a new quest, aside from Kut-Ku. I don't want to fight the same Velocidrome over and over today. We'll figure something out. For now, let's get rid of that infinite ammo that I had there. And replace everything with whetstone. So we have a few options to choose from this list. Actually, we just unlocked another Kut-Ku quest in the Forest and Hills. Not to capture it, but to slay it. I don't have the money, though. So, why don't we go ahead and get the money by slaying 10 bullfango. Sounds like a terrible job for a hammer main, and that's fine. Well, not a hammer main, but I am using hammer. You may remember this quest from Monster Hunter G. It's returned in this game, of course. But thankfully it's not as bad as the one in the swamp from Monster Hunter 1, where you have to fight 15 bullfango. We're also going to mine on this quest. I would like to carve the bullfango, but all I need is their pelts. I do not need raw meat. Interesting that this area has nothing in it. I wonder why that is. What monster might be lurking on this quest? And we got Aptonoth here. Oh, come on, don't give me that. You are being very silly. Nitro shrooms are helpful because they make barrel bombs. Well, I don't think they make barrel bombs. I think they make the gunpowder, which helps you make barrel bombs. So we will want these as well. We got some bullfango here now. Well, this is unfortunate. Let's go ahead and focus on mining. Just in case, I'm gonna keep my weapon sharpened a little more. Now hopefully I get very lucky here in area 12. But I have only gotten just a cricket before, so who knows. I believe I should get bitterbug from the spot back here. Broken bug net, but at least I got a bitterbug. Oh crap. Okay, that one's stuck behind a tree. Or not. I'll be right back. I am back. Let's go up to Area 5 so I may mine. Interesting. No Velociprey. Wow. That was not a good mining spot. Alright, let's go ahead and kill these last two bullfango that are in 10. I probably could pull it off in Area 9, actually. It's a stupid idea, I'm sure. I'm gonna regret it in just a second. Yep. Oh, fuck off. Okay. Yeah, no, this is terrible. Yeah, that's insane. Not with a hammer. How about you fuck off? Yeah, the fact they gave them that auto charge after you hit them, terrible idea. Everybody already hated bullfango as it was. Alright, well our internet went out. So that was abrupt. But to all those watching on YouTube, thank you for watching, and have a good rest of your day.